Welcome to online class. How are you all kids? Are you all doing fine? Very good. So are you all ready to learn a new topic today in our 4th maths class? Yes. In our last class we have learned large numbers that are 5 digits and 6 digit numbers and expanded form of the number. So today in our class we are going to learn comparison of numbers, that is which number is bigger and which number is smaller. Oh ma'am, we know this already, you might be thinking. Yes, I know you know this already. So here once again we will recall how we identify the greater number and a smaller number. So first of all, how do we know which number is bigger or which number is smaller? The first thing is to know which number is bigger, count the number of digits given. If a 5 digit number is given and if a 4 digit number is given, how do you tell which number is bigger number? Obviously 5 digit number. Why? 5 digits will be of 10,000s and 4 digits will be of thousands. So what do you, so 10,000s is bigger than thousands. If the number is of same digits, then how do you compare? You have to compare the topmost place value, that is you have to, if the number is in 10,000s, compare 10,000s first. If both the 10,000s are same, then come to thousands. Then thousands are also same, come to hundreds. And if hundreds are also same, come to tens. And if tens are also same, come to ones. So let us see an example. 16,895 is one number and 16,873. This is another number. So how can we know which number is bigger? What we have discussed, we have to compare the highest place value. What is highest place value here? 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. So 10,000s. In both the numbers, one is in 10,000s place and one is in 10,000s place. So both are same. So the next come to 6, that is thousands place. Here it is 6 and here also it is 6. So both the numbers are same. Now come to hundreds. Here in the hundreds place it is 8 and here also in hundreds place it is 8. And coming to tens place, here it is 9 and here it is 7. So 9 is bigger than 7. So 9 is greater than 7. So 16,895 is bigger than 16,873. So this is how we compare the numbers. Then what about the writing of ascending order and descending order? Comparison of number helps us writing ascending order and descending order. Yes or no? Yes. What is ascending order? Ascending order is increasing order. Ascending order means it is increasing order. That means from lowest to highest. Ascending order means increasing order from lowest to highest. Just like how we climb upon the staircase. So all of you have seen steps in our house. Yes or no? How do we climb the steps? From lowest to highest. So in the same manner, ascending order is lowest to highest. And when you know which number is bigger and which number is smaller, it is very easy to arrange. If you are asked to arrange in ascending order, first you will write the lowest number and second you will write the second lowest number, and so on you will be increasing, and at the last you will write the largest number. Yes or no? Then decreasing order, that is descending order. Descending order. While doing examples, you will have more clarity. Decreasing order, that means highest to lowest. Decreasing means getting down, that is coming, it is getting lower. So descending order means from the highest to the lowest. So to understand it more clearly, let us do the exercise, that is of exercise 1.3 Question number 1. Exercise 1.3. Question number 1. Compare and write greater than or smaller than in the blank boxes. This is our first question. So, what is he given? 41,378 box 41,380. So, we have to write which number is bigger and which number is smaller. So, how do we compare? We compare from the left side. So, 4 here and 4 here, 1 here and 1 here, 3 here and 3 here, but here it is 7 and here it is 8. So, which is bigger? 8 is bigger and 7 is smaller. So, 41,378 is smaller than 41,380. So, in this manner there are few more examples for your practice. You can do it easily. The second question, write the following numbers in increasing order. What is increasing order? What is increasing order? Increasing order means ascending order. Second question, what are the numbers given here? Let me write on the board. 40,196, 14,691, 14,961, 40,961. Okay. So, the numbers are a little bit confusing. So, first of all, let us sort out the numbers from left hand side, 10,000 side. So, here in 10,000 place it is 4 and here it is 1, here it is 1 and here it is 1. So, 2 numbers are of 1 and 2 numbers are of 4. So, obviously, now we are writing what? Increasing order, that is ascending order. We are writing ascending order. So, lowest to highest. These two numbers are smaller than these two numbers, but among these two numbers which number is smaller? Let us check. In the thousands place there is 4 and here also in the thousands place there is 4, but here in hundreds place it is 6 and here it is 9. So, this number is smaller than this number. So, this number comes first in the order. 14,691 comes first and second comes 14,961 and next compare these two numbers. How do you compare? 4 is here and 4 is here. Here in thousands place it is 0 and here also in 0. Here it is 1 but here it is 9. So, which number is smaller? This is smaller. So, 40,196 comes next and 40,961 comes next. So, this is the ascending order of the given numbers. Other examples are given, 5 more examples to write the ascending order. With this example, I think you have understood how to write the ascending order. So, please do the remaining 4 problems of ascending order given in the exercise. Now, write the following numbers in the decreasing order. This is third question. Write the number in the decreasing order. Decreasing order means highest to lowest. Third question, A bit. What are the numbers given here? 21,528, 21,829, 21,544, 21,999. These are the given numbers. So, now we have to write it in the decreasing order. So, first of all, let us compare the numbers. So, 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 is here and 2 is here. All the numbers start with 2. So, now we have to compare the next number. So, 1 is here, 1 is here, 1 is here and 1 is here. So, the second places are also same. So, here in third place it is 5 and here it is 8 and here it is 5 and here it is 9. So, among 5, 8 and 9, which is the bigger number? 9. So, decreasing order is from highest to lowest, no? So, which number comes first? That number comes first, that is 21,999 comes first in the order, and second comes this number. Why we have 8 here, but we have only 5 in these two numbers. So, 21,829 will come here. And next, which number will come next? Here in hundreds place we have 5 in both the numbers, but in tens place it is 2 here, but it is 4 here. So, 2 is lesser than 4. So, this number will come here, 21,544, and at last 21,528. So, this is the decreasing order, that is descending order of the given numbers. So, few more examples are given. You, for your practice sake, practice it and be thorough with writing the decreasing order. Now, all of you open page number 16. Page number 16, exercise 1.3 and question number 4. Ring the greatest number in each set of the numbers. Very easy. You have to round up the number which is bigger. 21,016 is one number, 32,495 is another number, 7,358 is another number. So, which is the bigger number? 32,000 is the bigger number. 32,495 you have to put a circle. And 3 more examples are given that are also very easy. One number is in thousands and other numbers are also in thousands and 10,000s. Now, come to the question number 5. Ring the smallest number in each set of the number. So, find out the smallest number and circle it, that is 28,016, 89,035, 5,946. So, what is the smallest number? 5,946, because it is only in thousands. Now, next topic is building the numbers. What is building the numbers? If any digits are given to you, if they ask you to find out what is the greatest number, possible greatest number with the given digits, and what are the possible smallest number with the given digits, how we have to do? That is very simple. It is also related with the ascending order and descending order only. So, for understanding, let us see an example. What is the example given in our textbook? 8, 9, 2, 6, 3. These are the digits given. To build the greatest number, we arrange the digits in descending order. If the digits are given, if they are asking you to find out the possible greatest number, what you have to do? The simple thing is arrange these numbers in the descending order, that is from highest to lowest. 9, 8, 6, 3, 2. So, 98,632 is the possible greatest number with the given numbers. So, how do you find the smallest possible number with the given digits? That is also same process. If we have done descending order here, there we will do the ascending order. So, the given numbers are 2, 3, 6, 8 and 9. So, this ascending order is lowest to highest. 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. Already these numbers are in ascending order. Yes or no? 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. So, the possible smallest number is 23,689. So, coming to page number 17, exercise number 1.4. Exercise number 1.4, building the greatest number and the smallest number using the given digits. So, let us see the exercise problem. Exercise number 1.4. With the given numbers, we have to build greatest number 5, 1, 4, 6, 8. This is the given digit. So, how can we do it? By arranging it in the greatest number is descending order. So, 8 is the biggest number, 8, 6, 5, 4 and 1. 86,541 is the possible greatest number. And the second question is building the smallest number. So, how do we build the smallest number? By writing the numbers in ascending order. 1, 9, second question, 19704. So, here the smallest number is 0, but 0 in the extreme left position does not have any value. We cannot start a number with 0. So, what we will do? We will write the next smallest number, that is 1 here and 0 in the second place and 4, 7 here and 9 here. So, 10,479 is the smallest possible number with the given numbers. So, always remember, do not write 0 in the first place, because writing 0 in the first place or to the extreme left side does not give any value, does not increase the value of number. Instead of that, write the second smallest number after 0 in the given numbers, that is 1. After 1 or any after smaller number, you write 0 in the second place. Then that number will be the possible smallest number with the given digits. Now, let us see the next topic, that is rounding up of the numbers. Why do we need rounding up of the numbers? We need rounding up of the numbers to tell the approximate values. For example, what is the population of your town or city? What do you say? Do you count each and every person and tell the number? No, we do not do that. Then what do we say? Approximately it might be nearly 10 lakhs or approximately 10 lakhs or around about 10 lakhs, you say it. Or you can say, what is the number of the people attended to a party or function? What do you say? Around 300, around 400 you say. So, rounding of the figures is necessary when we talk about the big numbers, when exact number is not needed. Yes or no? So, how do we do round up of the numbers? Rounding up of numbers can be done in 3 ways: rounding it to the tens, rounding it to hundreds and rounding up it to the thousands. In the textbook, so turn the page all of you, page number 18. In the textbook, he has given us a chart. So, rounding up of numbers will have one rule. The rule is, any number, if you are rounding up a number, if the last number is below, if the last number is below 5, then you have to round the number to the lower limit, and if the number is above 5, then you have to round it up to the higher limit. Let us do exercise 1.5 and understand it. First question, A bit, 78. So, how do you round up the 78? Where is 78 on the scale? 78 is between 70 and 80. Yes or no? 78 number is in between 70 and 80. So, 78 is nearer to 80 or 70? It is nearer to 80. Any number, this number, the last number, the number that is there in ones place, if this number is above or above 5 or it is 5, then you have to round it up to the upper limit. Okay. If the number is below 5, then you have to round it up to the lower limit, that is 70. So now 78 is rounded up to which number? 80. Next question, 217. 217. In our question, he has told us to round up to the nearest 10. He has told us to round up to the nearest 10. So we have to round up to the nearest 10. So what is the nearest 10 here? 217 is between 210 and 220. But the 7 is above 5. So where we have to round it up? We have to round it up to the upper limit, that is 220. Now let us take one more example. I am taking the example H. H bit I am doing 8396. We are rounding it to the what number? Only 10, not hundreds or thousands. So we are only bothered about tens place and ones place. So 8396 is between 8390 and 8400. So this number is in between 8390 and 8400. So where we have to round it up? 6 is more than 5, bigger than 5. So we have to round it up to 8400. Next question is rounding off the following numbers to the nearest 100. What he is asking? Round up the numbers to the nearest 100 he is asking. Till now we have rounded up only till 10, that means only tens place and ones place. Now we have to round it up to the hundreds place. So how do we do it? We do it in this manner. So question number 2, A bit. 10,918. So we have to round it up by 100. So how do we round it up by 100? 10,918 is nearer to 10,900 and 11,000. Why? If you had few more numbers, if you had one more 100, what does it become? It becomes 1,000. So 10,000 plus 1,000 is 11,000. So it is in between 10,900 and 10,900 and 11,000. So what is it? 918. 918 is close to 900 or 11,000. It is very close to 900. So we are rounding up it to the 900. Now you may ask, madam, but 8 is above 5, that is bigger than 5. Then we have to round it here now. Why you are doing here? You may ask. But there is a condition that when you are rounding up to the 100, you are not bothered with this number. When you are rounding up to the 100, you have to see the number which is in tens place. When you are rounding up to the 10, you have to check the ones place number. But here you are rounding up to the 100. So what you have to do? You have to check tens place number. In tens place there is 1. That means 1 is lesser than 5. So obviously we have to round it up to the 10,900. So 10,900 is the answer. And remaining problems, do it as homework for the practice sake. Next, third question is round off the following numbers to the nearest 100. round off the following problems to the nearest 1000, sorry not 100, 1000. What is the number given here? 7398. 7398. So 1000, we have to take the scale of 1000. This number is in between which numbers? 7000 and 8000. Okay. Now we are taking 1000 scale, 7300. Now while rounding up to the 1000, what digit we have to check? We have to check this digit, that is which is in the hundreds place. To round it up to hundreds, you have to check the tens value, tens place value. To round it up to the 1000, you have to check the hundreds place value. So it is 3, that means it is less than 5. So you can round it up to the 7000. So 7398 rounding up is in 1000 is 7000. So my dear children, we also have word problems based on the rounding up of the numbers topic. So word problems we shall see in the next class, and we also have Roman numbers topic, that also we will discuss in our next class. Until then, thank you so much.